think that what you value could be represented in a job. When I was at work, there was a role that I had. It was a step or two down from the last job that I had. Where it was sort of like, hey, here's a department, kind of figure it out, right? Like, we don't know what to do with this. And that sort of spoke to the inner entrepreneur that I had, but it gave me like an intrapreneurial endeavor to follow, right? But it was a fun job for me because I'm just not a guy who's really good at, like just follow this structure and these processes and things get done. Like I need to be creative. I need to have some things that I can do. I need to be able to put my imprint on things. So there are roles within W-2 jobs that can service what you value. But no doubt about it, Mark Henteman, we were talking about him. He's an investor. He's a GoBundance guy as well. He's a writer, right, for The Family Guy. Great show. But when he wanted to become a writer, his whole thing back then was in, 18, 17, 16 years old, like, I wanted to write comedy, so I would write comedy. I just every day would sit down and write comedy. And then he looked up and he had results, right, that allowed him to be the writer that he is, this Emmy-nominated, 21-year writer. I always chase the results. So I looked at what's a job I can do, what's something that can fill this sort of life created by somebody else for me. And when I say somebody else, that means expectations of my parents, expectations of my teachers, expectations of the friend group that I had. What's something that fits that box so that everybody's happy with me? Because that matters to me. And how can I go as high as I possibly can there? How can I earn as much as I possibly can? It wasn't about what I was doing. It was about the result I would get, which was lifestyle, keeping up with the Joneses, making sure everybody's happy with me, all of that stuff, right? So absolutely 100%, a big part of me leaving my job wasn't the job. It was a great job. I mean, a good company, great values. They live into them, makes a ton of money. They make a ton of money. They do a great job. Industry leader in the insurance business. I invest in them still to this day, right? But for me, it was what that job represented and the lifestyle that I had. My lifestyle was that I was doing something and I was in something that just didn't speak to who I was or what I valued or whatever. So absolutely, it's not the job. It's what the job represents for you, which is a lifestyle that you didn't set out to have.